Today, the Olympics serve as a beacon of global unity and achievement in sports. Athletes from around the world come together to compete and celebrate diversity. It's estimated that around 3.2 billion people have watched the Olympic Games. And while the Games today serve as a symbol of unity, it wasn't always like that.
Like a modern Caesar, he stands on the balcony to receive the salute.
So what were the Olympics like under Nazi control? After Hitler's Nazi Party took control over Germany in 1933, they controlled all aspects of German life, including sports. Hitler believed that German sport had only one task, which was to strengthen the character of German people and prepare youth for future military service. Before this, the Nazis had been promoting Aryan racial supremacy, which referred to people from Northern European descent. Hitler was not enthusiastic about hosting the Olympics because of his nationalist views. However, his chief propagandist thought it would be helpful for Germany to join world society after its loss in World War I. A massive 325-acre stadium was built for the Games, which started on the 1st of August 1936. 49 countries and 3,900 contestants participated, and the ceremony had a crowd of 105,000 people and even the release of 20,000 pigeons. Anti-Semitic Nazi had begun to promote inclusivity in Germany, and anti-Jewish signs were removed as a beautifying campaign to present Berlin as a tolerant city. Colorful posters and magazines were spread around the city that drew a link between Nazi Germany and ancient Greece, which was where the Olympics had originally started. It's pretty fair to say that these were not the Berlin Olympics, these were the Nazi Olympics, because by temporarily creating this false persona during the duration of the Games, Germany was able to showcase itself as a tolerant nation. Despite these efforts to project a liberal image, the reality for Jewish athletes in Germany was harsh. Margaret Bergmann was excluded from the German Olympic team because of her Jewish background, even though she was Germany's leading high jumper. German newspapers were also being regulated for what they were allowed to release to the media, so it wouldn't be possible for an anti-Nazi athlete to have an above-average performance. Racial discrimination was expected to create controversies, the first of which stemmed from Nazis' exclusion of Jewish athletes from the German Olympic team. This was considered a violation, and calls for a boycott emerged. The head of the United States Olympic Committee, Avery Brundage, ignored the calls for boycott and publicly stated that Jewish athletes were being treated fairly. He later went on to accept the invitation for American athletes to play at the Berlin Olympics. However, in the 4x100-meter relay, Jewish athletes Marty Glickman and Sam Stroller were pulled from the event and replaced with two black athletes. This move created suspicions that Hitler did not want to see Jewish athletes on the podium. Ultimately, the U.S. team, including African American and Jewish athletes, competed. Jesse Owens notably won 4 gold medals and set world records in the long jump, the 100 and 200-meter dashes, and the 4x100-meter relay. The success of black athletes, particularly Owens, infuriated the Nazi propaganda ministers. Overall, black athletes won a total of 14 medals and Jewish athletes won 13 medals, highlighting the remarkable performances that defied Nazi racial ideology. The 1936 Olympics combined sports with political goals, with its ideology and state propaganda still playing a minor role in the Olympics today. However, the 1940 Olympics were cancelled once Hitler invaded Poland, and both German and Japanese contestants were banned from the Olympics in 1948.